Yeah, we are getting ready to go here. All the players are here. Implosion's wearing the sad face tag because, of course, he just wasn't on GTFO, but he was ringing for them. Um, but yeah, I mean, looking at these players, it's definitely clear why these guys are at the top. Actually, one other question before we get started that I wanted to ask you: did you have the chance to see any of the more unknown players play? Like, did you see any of the relatively new players or players that you haven't seen very much? Were you able to
So
see
I
them
did,
play?
and this is actually a great thing about these draft tourneys. This happened last time as well. There were some people that showed up, and everyone's like, "Who the hell is this guy? He's awesome." And I think Sweetness is one of those players that came out of the last tourney. I think Fesk and Pilot may have Alchemy. I think Meet.org and Acronym may also have come out of it. So like a lot of guys that kind of are pretty known. Now, I may not be accurate with all of those, but I know several of those people showed up for the first time in comp in the last draft tourney, and now they're big names in the comp scene. And I think that we might see some of that again. I know we had a guy he was the last guy that I picked for my team named Ustamov, who I'd never heard of before, but when we were doing some practicing, I noticed that he was slaying really hard and clearing the stand like perfectly every time.
He was
And
doing really well on
so I played
Brute
him like,
when I
yeah,
watched
and he
him.
was, yeah, he's got the brute clear down really well. Like it's very well timed, and he can still frag pretty hard in the class and stay alive. And he made a lot of plays. He cleared the stand at like the perfect time to the point that we were able to run three offense, and I was still getting out every time. So I think that that's an example of a player that just kind of came out of nowhere, and he had never even played a pug before. But he was like an old
Wow.
Quake 2 comp player and had played T1 and T2. So I think there are going to be some more players like that. I didn't recognize a lot of them from teams we were playing against. I didn't notice a lot of these mystery players, but that was just one that was on my own team, which I got more intimate look at because I was playing with him multiple games. So I'm excited to see some more names like that show up in this tourney, and hopefully we'll see them making noise in the playoffs today.
All right, and the game has started, and we're here on Dangerous Crossing. This is a best of three. Game one is going to be on Dangerous Crossing. Game two on Stonehenge, and the tiebreaker will be Katabatic if it's needed. And yeah, just doing a quick roster rundown for Blood Eagle, which is team. Let me get the overlay up here. Team 17. We've got Zoot, Annihilism, Omnirine, Meat.org, Sebaceous, Zato, and Tofux. And for Team Diamond Sword for GTFO, we have, actually, there's a cap coming in, and he goes down, so let me make sure I don't miss all the action here. We have Diamond Sword as GTFO, Frelinger, Wambulance, Implosions, Reticle, Kigabit, I Invented Pants, and Bearju. I Invented Pants, I love that name, it's fun.
Oh wow, it looks like there's some kind of, I don't know if that was a pass or if Zato just died, but I saw Zato had the flag, then all of a sudden Tofux has the flag, he's out with speed. This is going to be coming almost home, but he's going right over the enemy LO. But he punts it, and if someone's there to pick it up, this will be the first cap. Oh, look at that, he picks up his own flag, little alley-oop to Meet.org. That was a beautiful play. Tofux is one of the guys that we should be looking at. I feel like I had heard that name before, but I noticed yesterday against us when we played them, he was doing some great capping, so he could be another good capper there on the scene. And Almeri's already out again with the regrab.
But Frelingren's on the other side as Pathfinder with getting sniped once, extremely low
One
health.
bullet, he's down. And there's yeah, Zoot looks like he's got this return.
Side, yeah.
Unless they can make a play on it, should be resetting. Tofux meanwhile coming back in again, but he's gonna miss. So maybe I talked too soon about this upcoming badass. But anyway, it's a pretty exciting game so far. A lot of movement. That's always good to see. This one's still alive here. Frelingren's got it. Frelingren's a good cluster player. He's got Sebaceous right on him, Zoot right on him, but he's gonna get this close to home. And a good punt there. Very good punt. This could be the first cap equalizer.
But yeah, there's no one on the flag stand right now. There's a few mines, so someone comes in for E-grab, but no, it looks like Kigabit's going to be able to get the equalizer cap. Yeah, as you're saying, a lot of movement so far here on Dangerous Crossing. And it is a map where, of course, you can run routes, and those mines, you just have to absolutely clear them if you want to get out. But if you want to just go and glom it, it's absolutely a viable strategy. Just grab it and slide down the hill, and you're home.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are having a little trouble getting their O's coordinated right now. I'm seeing kind of cappers coming in with no clear, and clear coming in with no cappers, kind of on both sides. So whichever team can get that cleaned up first, I think is going to come out on top.
Yeah, that was the main problem that I think I saw with most teams yesterday is offensive timing and just coordination. I think that's probably one of the hardest things. Oops, I just missed. Hardest things to pull off on short notice, just because it requires so much knowledge of your teammates and understanding about how each other works. It's difficult to make effective quickly in this time frame.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think that's really important, and I think it's one of the hardest things for any team to learn. You know, it's something I see in comp a lot. Is you've got these teams where if you look at just the skill, player for player, position for position, like you would think one team would beat the other team, but they don't. And it's because their team's a little more organized, and so they can make up the skill gap with their team play. And so, but LO timing is one of the harder things for people to figure out in this game, and like all moving in together and all that. So. I think you're right in that's going to be the biggest struggle, and whichever teams can overcome that will do better.
Yeah, it seems like after that initial burst of action here, I think the defenses have settled down, and I've seen just a few cappers knock it out.
Now, Meat's team is doing a good cluster here. They got 3 people on this. Wambulance is going to get shut down. They got 4 people on it now. Great cluster. If they can keep their flag at home. I see Beargy coming. He's going to die. This should be the second cap for Meat.org, no problem.
Yeah, as I was saying that, it was because Omnirai went off for a cap and got taken out. But yeah, great job. And GTFO saying they have 6 right now, which is true. I don't know if one of their players dropped or how come they have 6. If they can get a ringer, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
I know Team 765 Productions that I watched yesterday, they had their Hoff drop and nobody realized it for a while, and they lost 3 caps because of it and ended up losing the game, which is disappointing for them. Playing a player down is never fun, and I hope they can figure out what happened to him, if they can get him back in the game. We'll have to see. Do you know who it was that dropped? Oh, we just got,
somebody's back, yeah. I think it's whoever was missing. Einvid Pants, maybe? I'm not sure. Or Frellinger? Frellinger just came back with 0 kills. I believe he was
it does
capping
say for kills. I think he was in. But Omnirai is out in the meantime, just in time before he can get in position. And actually, he's really close to being home. Nice Nitron from Implosions. And well, there's a lot of cluster here coming in on this flag. Implosion's trying to deny that, but he goes down. And a Zoot now, very low, but taken out by
Invited Pants. A good
Pants.
kill. Omnirai with a good pickup, though.
Yeah, Omnirai very low on health now, being escorted here by Annihilism. Annihilism gets that flag pickup. I Invented Pants trying to get that kill, but he's being blocked.
Meanwhile,
by
the other
hill.
Flag is out, actually. This could go the other way. This flag is down. It's on the stand. There's nobody there, though. Zoot and Tofuk's going for it. Meanwhile, the other flag is loose in the field. Meat are going for their turn. Can he get it?
No,
he cannot. Now it's just Zato versus 4 guys, and he's going to get slaughtered.
So it's looking like this is going to be a standoff. We have Zoot, Tofux, and Omnirai setting up on defense behind the Blood Eagle flag stand, whereas Diamond Sword, Team GTFO, is now setting up behind their stand as well. Frellinger. Actually, Frellinger is here by himself. That might be a mistake here. They have no one as a real defense. Fortunately for them, Team 17 hasn't mounted their offense yet, but it's coming in fast. Finally, Kikabate is coming in here to help him, but Zato is coming in.
My prediction is that Meat's team will do better in these standoffs. They have 6 of their 7 guys are, have played like on a top, or not top, but like pretty good comp team at least. So they know what they're doing in the standoff. They're going to be organized, and they can frag harder, I think. But on the other hand, Reticle and Implosions are guys that could just come in and make a play. So if they're going to get the flag back, that's how it's going to happen. As I say that, I see Meat.org's in trouble. He's kind of in the middle of several guys here, but it looks like it's getting clean. Wimblets is coming in. He might get it.
Oh,
no, he's killed.
Very close.
Let's go check out the other side really quick. I see Omnirai coming. Omnirai's another guy who could just get this return all by himself.
He's an infiltrator.
Yeah, I don't see any support.
For the disc.
I don't know where the rest of his team was on that one.
Oh, there looks like there was a flag drop or pass, but Zoot was able to get the pickup while GTFO is mounting their offense. And,
yeah, see, I don't. Yeah, this Meats team is running like 4 or 5 guys on D right now. I don't know what's going on with that, but their offense is definitely not organized.
Having being only 1 cap up is probably not as big of a buffer as you want to have in order to play heavy D like that. If that's what they're doing, but they do have 3 now, and actually
there's a Nitron. Reticle's there, low health, he's down. Meat picks it back up. Whamulets and Einvented Pants coming in again. timing there is a little off. Waymelson and Ben Panza come in earlier, they could have gotten that easily, and they might still get it.
Pants
There's the
gets the return.
It's down on the other side as well, though. Frelington's got it. Very low health. One more shot will kill him, but I think he's going to bring it up to 2-2.
2-2, and the game is even here. Very close game between these two teams. I was definitely looking forward to this match, knowing that it was going to be a good one, looking at these rosters. Yeah, I mean, Beat.org unfortunately found himself at a couple of binds, so great job by the GTFO offense for singling those people out and making.
Yeah, I gotta say, I don't know what was going on with Team 17's O there, because they had only 3 guys on D versus 4, and they were still able to kind of hold a couple runs, and they were doing a pretty good job of doing 3 guys on D and still surviving the 4-man push. But their O with 4 guys was somehow not able to beat 3 guys on the other side. So I don't know. I think they must have just been coming in at the wrong times together, or I don't know exactly what's happening, because they should have been getting that return with a 4v3.
Yeah, and looking at cappers, there's quite a lot of GTFO players on this Blood Eagle stand, and Bearju gets the llama. Zoot is on the chase, and Bearju is extremely low health, but he's home. Bearju punts it, and Frelingen is there for the catch, but he goes over his head, and Omrai looks like he's going to get the return. Indeed, that Blood Eagle flag is now safe.
Zato coming on the other side. I don't know if he was clearing or capping or trying to do both, but he was kind of going too slow to cap and just not really a good route for clearing.
Yeah, and I don't know if team, I think it was GTFO. Okay, so Frelingen is still doing cap routes. He's doing it from the opposite side that he was at the beginning of the game, though. Honestly, I don't really know Dangerous Crossing cap routes that well, just because I haven't watched a lot of videos of it. And it's a weird map when it comes to capping, because it is difficult to cap on unless you have a very coordinated O, which, as we were discussing earlier, can be very difficult with these draft teams. But
so Implosions is out messing around with Zato, and Tofux gets out with this Brew Grab in the meantime, but he's going to go down right in the middle of Iron Venom Pants. Omnar's going for the pick, though, and he misses it. Unfortunately, they almost had that one twice.
I was watching Frelingen set up on a route, and he unfortunately was sniped out in the meantime while I was watching the other cap get out. So
yeah, so there's only a couple of routes really on this map. You can kind of run the left route, or you can run the right route, and that's about it. There's some different ways to run them, and you can get some good speed off of them, upwards of 300 or more, but they are somewhat vulnerable to snipers on the approach, and there's not that question like there's on Cata, where's the capper and where's he going to come from. It's everyone knows where the capper is going to come from, because there's only 2 options.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of which, Frelingen is coming up in from one of those sides. Meat.org is not dead, but he's not spotted either. Mine's on the stand, and Frelingen goes down with a 0 clear cap attempt. Yeah, it can be difficult if you're on offense to approach the flag stand from this low bowl, just because shooting up to clear the stand can be hard. It's possible, it's just difficult. And
Tofux has gone back to brute capping on the other side. I think he's just trying to barrel through here, so he doesn't have to worry about these mines and snipers, and but he's just going way too damn slow, and he didn't even get any clear at all, so he got destroyed by the mines. Now, meanwhile, Omnar's coming on the other side with the infiltrator grab, and they may not be ready for this. He takes a good direct hit there, but he's doing pretty well. He's going to get this close to home. If he can punt this soon, he can get it to home, but he does not get the punt off.
Yeah, there was a great chain there by GTFO, focusing him down, great aim, and they were able to take him out pretty easily.
Alright, so it is Iron Venom Pants who keeps crashing here.
Oh, okay, yeah, Iron Venom Pants is gone again. That's who it is.
Luckily, he's not playing Chaser or Sniper or Capper, so it's, or Hoff even, so it's like, if you're going to lose someone to a crash, an LO is the best person you could lose. It's not going to totally ruin your team if that happens.
Looks like we have some other spectators here in the game. They're calling for a sub. They're going to go talk to APC. Iron Venom Plants was playing clear, and so yeah, we've seen Frelingen come in a lot with 0 clear. Bearju is here to try to clear this time, and Meat.org missed him. But Frelingen gets blocked by the inventory station.
Did the work for him. And meanwhile, Tofux is out on the other side with full health in the heavy here. 1700 now. He's got Zato on him. Zato's almost dead, though. Sebaceous is also on him. Zato goes... I don't know why Reticle killed Zato, but he did. And now Tofux is almost home with this. And he's got plenty of people on him. He tries to punt it. I don't like punting there. He had 4 guys around him. And this is a map where the flag can just go anywhere once you punt it. So I think he should have just kept it in his hands. But needless to say, Zato throws it. He misses the throw to the stand. There's really clown carring this one, but I think they're going to be able to get the cap anyway. Another throw.
Oh my God. Cap denied, and it goes down on the other side.
If they don't cap this, there's going to be some rage on the mic, but I think they got it.
And there they go. That could have definitely been a lot smoother.
Reticle definitely pretty unhappy about this. Having the guy keep dropping.
They have so
Beesnee's jumping in, yeah. He's a good player.
On offense.
This could turn things around because Beesnee's a solid player for MIA, so he knows what he's doing.
Having said that, I thought I Invented Pants was doing a pretty good job on O. I saw some pretty decent plays already so far. It's disappointing that his computer is very stable right now. I know how that goes.
So we've got Tofux and Omnirai both coming at the same time again. Zato's just really trolling here.
For those who can't read, he says, "I'll make sure to tell I Invented Pants that your team's chemistry." What does it say? I can't.
Depended on him playing. So he's trying to say that without his moral support or whatever, that their team was incapable of stopping caps. Which is, again, there's a point Zato has, which is that they're missing an O player, not a D player. So yeah, maybe he could have helped with the intercept or the crash or something, but that's not. You can't really just say that's the reason the other team got out the flag.
So who's been mostly capping here for Team 17? Is that Tofux and Omnirai?
Yeah, Tofux and Omnirai, yeah.
Whenever I look for cappers, it's Frolendrin who pops up.
Yeah, Frolendrin is capping the fast Pathfinder. Tofux was doing that. Now he's switched to Brute because I think he's tired of hitting mines and stuff. And he's been doing these really slow Brute grabs, but they kind of work because they at least clear the stand for Omnirai to come in from the other side. Frolendrin's meanwhile out completely clean in Pathfinder. This is looking good. The snipes are missing. All I see is Tofux there with his heavy grab. He does get out, but he's going to get blown up here. And it could be a cap here. Omnirai's going to try to make the play here, but I think they're going to time this return. Oh no, Zato was able to pick it up. He had a good crash, so this is still alive. Omnirai's going to go for this return. He's a dangerous player. ZootMeat.org also coming in. Zato's in trouble. He's going to try to punt it past Sebaceous here. And race Implosions to it. Implosions is going to beat him to that flag, so the pressure is here on Team 17 again. Tofux comes back again with another heavy grab that saved the play in the first place. He punts it. They got about 3 seconds to do something here, and I think this is going to be a cap.
Zato might pick it, but no, Wamos gets the return, and there is the cap. So now it's still even, no harm done, and I Invented Pants is actually back in instead of Beesnee's, so hopefully he can stay in. I hope his computer is able to keep up. I don't know if his computer or internet or what's going on, but
I do appreciate that. I appreciate that they got him back in instead of just using the more known player. It has been a little frustrating this tournament seeing all these ringers coming in because it kind of totally throws off the balance that was created from a draft when you do that. And so I like that their team opted to get their original player back in the game instead of sticking with the ringer.
And Tofux going in for another grab attempt, but he had 0 clear, and there are just too many mines on this end. He abandons it, tries to throw a fractal, and goes down. I don't see any more offense. I mean, we have Sebaceous trying to do some brute clear as well with those fractals. But do we have a capper coming in, or they're just gonna? There is Zato coming in. I think Zato has been doing.
Frolendrin's out with 250 health on their side, but he does get sniped out.
Yeah, and it looks like Tofux and Zoot are on it. Zoot races Tofux and gets
Zato goes into clear. Oh, Omnirai goes into the Imp Crab and smacks into the wall there, unfortunately.
And, yeah, even score now, and yeah, I'm glad Invented Pants comes. Beesnee's, is it Beesnee's or Beesnee's? I've heard it both ways.
I think it's Beesnee's. As in, he's the bee's knees.
Right. That would be like the standard way, but I like saying Beesnee's because it sounds funny. Anyway, so yeah, we have all the normal players in for each team, and we are even here with 7 minutes left of play. Now, there are no ties here in this draft tournament. It is basically a 1 hour overtime, but you just play until you win. So no ties.
Alright, does get a fractal party here going as Tofux and Zato are both coming in. Zato's really low health. Tofux isn't going to be able to really help him much, so it's Zato should probably punting it there, but there's so much blue on that. This one's probably going to be coming home. Although Tofux is going to try to get it, but he's too fat, man.
But Bear's got a llama on the other side.
Heavy. Yeah, he goes down, though.
And Zoot's going to clean that up just fine. Yeah, great play coming out here from both teams. 17, looking pretty solid. And GTFO, as long as they're able to keep solid people in the server. I mean, even with 6, they were able to get the equalizing cap. So, well, not when they had 6, but as soon as they got that 7th player in.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that 17's offense is not doing better here, because they've got, they've got a decent capper. They've got 3 LO that have played comp before, on pretty good teams. And you've got Amunrai and Zato, who are both pretty used to running and organizing an offense. So I'm kind of surprised that their offense is not a little more structured here and more efficiently clearing the stand here for their capper.
Having said that, though, 17 just had a very, very clear stand, and I think Zato was coming in for a cap, and he unfortunately missed. And they was able to be cleaned up, but they had an opportunity, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, they shouldn't be having. They really should have Zato be clearing for them and let Tofux cap, because he's, these other 3 guys can all kill people pretty well. And they should have the killers kill and let the cappers cap. I think it's hurting them to not have Zato cap. It's hurting them to have Zato cap here instead of clear.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what their thought process is there. Is Tofux still in Brute? Let's see. Yes, he is still in Brute.
Yeah,
is Tofux mainly a capper like when he normally plays? I don't have.
I believe so. When we played them yesterday, he was capping on arcs, and he was, it was all Pathfinder, fast routes and stuff. Looks like Zato is going for some capping here. I don't know if he's just clearing or what, but there's not really a capper right now. Okay, so Zato's out with it.
Flag.
He's got Amunrai there. Amunrai goes down.
Okay, never mind. For a second, I thought that was a double kill. Well, that was a double kill by Reticle with the snipe. I thought that was all in one shot, though. But yeah, Reticle was able to take out Zato, and well done cleaning that up. Front still working on these routes as Pathfinder, not really switching things up into Soldier or Brute or anything different. I wonder if GTFO is going to want to think about doing something differently, because so far they have been able to get 3 caps out, but it just hasn't been effective enough, and time is running out. Mute.org nails him again as Front goes down. Yeah, it's just, again, all about that offensive clear timing.
Yeah, so I saw Amunrai just went in and body cleared all the mines, but it wasn't timed with anything, so Kigabit's going to have a chance to just dump them all back off. It would have been great if there's actually a fast capper coming at the same time. Here comes Zato and just gets drilled by those mines. I don't know why they have him capping. They need to have Zato clear and let Tofux run these fast routes. I don't know. This messing around in Brute is not doing him any good.
Yeah,
on the other side, they've got Frelingen, he's running these pretty good routes. If they can just time a good clear for him and get Meat.org and all his deployables and mines and stuff down, he should be getting out. He's got he's running some good routes here.
But Amunrai is out on the other side as an infiltrator. It looks like he was an infiltrator grab. Extremely low health and sniped out by Reticle. Implosion's here trying to get the return. Zato moving in on it. And no, Implosion goes down, and 3 players in a row missed the flag, but Zoot
how many Team 17 members does it take to pick up a flag?
In trouble a little bit here from Wambulance, so Zoot is extremely low health, but good cluster and good coordination. Nice snipe from across the map from Reticle. A missed Nitron from Implosions, though, means that Nihilism's going to get to the flag stand, and he's extremely low on health, but he does convert into the 4th cap here for Team 17.
I would have thought only 2.5 minutes left. They could probably even D up and just go for the win here. But hopefully they won't do that.
Bearju doing a interesting thing here. Good job keeping the... he basically using Pathfinder to get across the field. Pretty common strategy, and then switching to another class with a deployable inventory. But he's taken out pretty effectively there by Zoot. So that Juggernaut not really helping him there. So unfortunately, this just means that the clear isn't going to be there in time. Well, Frelingen is probably about 15 seconds out here on this route. And yeah, I mean, the onus is all on Team GTFO here. to get that return. Meat.org moves off the stand to get this return, and that might be bad timing because Frellinger is coming in. Meat.org is not there. Zoot is. Frellinger barely dies off the stand. The flag falls out.
Omni's out on the other side with 150 health, making it across midfield. If he can get this cluster they've been doing, they might get this. But Frellinger is out with good health, and his team's gonna get their turn. Now
and I invented pants rather.
Yeah. Sorry, you're right. Yeah. So he's getting sniped out, but Frellinger's there for him if he dies. Tofux has got on the other side. He's about to die. Implosion's there, one snipe away from death, and nope, they don't get the snipe. Meanwhile, Zoot might get this return on the other side.
Wambulance denies that, though, but he drops it immediately.
And they kill Zoot, but meanwhile the flag's out again. This is turning into some good... this is what I like to see on DX, this just total madness here. Sebaceous gets this flag home, and they're in a standoff, and basically all they have to do is get the return, and they will win. If it times out.
All 17 has to do is get the return, right?
Exactly. So they could just run, 6 offense and have the dude go rabbit out to the edge of the map. And just go frag that flag out. And here comes Zato in on a sort of cowboy here with Omnirai, the two of them trying to get this return. If there's any 2 guys that could do it, it would be these 2 guys, but now it's just Omnirai versus 3, and it's not looking good.
It's not over yet, though. And Omnirai very slowly losing health, though. There he goes, finally down. And it looks like it's going to be... Is this 3 defense here for GTFO? They definitely don't want to lose this flag. As you're saying, with 30 seconds left, pretty much all 17 has to do is return the flag, especially if this does go over. Reticle trying to push the pressure on Meat.org, but he's got no backup, and he's going to go down pretty soon. Zato takes him out. And Wambulance here as an infiltrator. He does have Sonic Punch and a decent amount of energy still. He might be able to go for the Sonic Punch if Meat.org gets close enough. I don't know. It's looking close.
Omnirai's also going for the Sonic Punch on the other side. But Implosion smells something going on. Oh, Omnirai gets the kill, but he gets taken out. And Tofux coming in, almost gets that, but not quite. Kigabit's got no health, though. Tofux can land that shot and pick that flag up. And it looks like that's not going to happen.
Yes, nicely done there by GTFO. That was
we are in overtime now, so it's sudden death here if Zato's team gets the return, if Meat's team gets the return.
And of course, this isn't the only game. This isn't a best of 1 like it was yesterday. Both these teams will be playing on Stonehenge after this. But of course, nobody wants to lose a point here.
Reticle's about to get this return, and they could tie this game up right here.
And I was busy looking at nothing. My mistake. But
yeah, I think Zato's team played that totally wrong. They needed to run 4-0 or 5-0 even, just get the return, and they win. The pressure was really on Reticle's team. They had to destack.
So here we are, 4-4, and we are in overtime.
This is golden goal now.
Has to win.
Omnirai's out with it. A lot of people going for it. Tofuk's going for it. Oh, nice shoot off there, but I think that they're going to get this anyway.
So yeah, I mean it's the golden goal, but it's business as usual in terms of just having to actually get the flag home. And are these teams going to be able to pull off their offenses and coordinate like they were before? Then we'll have to see. I think I might have to, if I were to guess who might win this, I might say Team 17, just because toward the end there, they seem to be a little bit more coordinated getting the flag out. Frellinger wasn't as successful to get out. I mean, when Frellinger did get out, usually they were able to turn that into cap somehow, whether it's somebody else. But Frellinger coming in for another cap, Meat's there on the stand and takes him out. Again, just no clear. Meat.org has done just a great job stopping those flags pretty much every time he's alive on the stand. A lot of clear going on the GTFO flag, though. Sebaceous and Tofux were there. Do we see Zato or Omnirai? I don't see them anywhere yet. It just looks like some clearing going on. Meanwhile, on the other side, a flag attempt by, I think it was probably Beardrew, maybe, sends the flag way out far. But I don't know who it was. But Zato or Zoot gets the return just fine. Frellinger, though, the stand is completely empty, and he is out with completely full health. The sniper is missing, and this actually could turn into a game for GTFO. Sebaceous is there. Frellinger is going.
You got people all over him. They just need to land their shots, but they're not doing it. This could be the game right here. One bullet.
72 health. He does go down.
See if Omnirai can do it. Can he be a hero? He can.
He does.
He is a hero.
Omnirai got that mid-air return, bumped up against the flag stand. That was so close for GTFO. They just need to do that again if they want to win. Meanwhile, 17's offense, it looked like they had a lot of pressure and a lot of distract going on. They just didn't have the cappers in place for that. So again, also offensive timing is the name of the game here.
Yeah, Amrei is definitely a playmaker, so it's cool seeing that happen.
So yeah, again, we have Team 17 coming up here with Tofux still in that brute. Do we have anybody else coming in with him is the question, on my mind at least. Sebaceous is a long ways off. Tofux, I think, is just trying to do this solo, and he goes down pretty easily to kick a bit. And yeah, Frolington setting up another high route here. And the Invented Pants and Waymelins are on the stand. Meat.org is alive, but Invented Pants just goes down. Waymelins is there as a Pathfinder clear. Interesting. Taking out some
Amrai's out on the other side, but he's in medium, and he's got their perfect punt. He's down to one chain bullet, and he goes for the punt. Fortunately, Tofu's the only person there, and Implosions is all over it. On the other side, Bearju's coming in. Bearju gets out with heavy with a lot of health. He's still got 900 health left. And if he gets a good punt off, this could... yeah, there you go. There's the punt. And now this is in the blue territory. Now the pressure is on Team 17 to crash this. Yeah, they do look like they do it. Both teams are crashing well. They get the kill here. Meat.org having trouble touching that flag, though. And it looks like it does finally get returned.
Okay, so I think I figured out what GTFO is finally doing on this offense. They have Frelingdren setting up that route, and then Bearju was standing on a hill way far away, just spamming brute discs, while I Invented Pants tried to move up for a clear up front. And if Frelingdren dies, then Bearju just comes in as that brute, slides down the hill, and gets kind of a plan B cap, which is what that turned into, and it worked out pretty well. Especially if Bearju waits, if Frelingdren grabs a flag but then dies on the stand and the flag moves out, Meat.org has tended to move out to get that return, and if he returns in time, that means that that Bearju is coming in and Meat.org is not on that stand, who's been getting a lot of those stops. So if they do that again, I mean, that's not a bad idea at all. Bearju actually has Pathfinder right now, so he's not doing that brute, but he is just...
Tofux comes in and misses. I don't know if that was intentional to be faking out for Amrei, but either way, Amrei goes down.
And yeah, I've been focusing a lot on the Blood Eagle stand for some reason. I'm going to look at this this GTFO stand here. Zato coming in now for a route-ish thing. He decides to bail. Maybe he's just doing some clearing. He is a soldier, though, and very low health. Tossing a couple of grenades on the stand. Putting a lot of damage on Kigabit, and Sebaceous actually gets to grab out.
Full health. And they're going to be all over him, though.
Tons of chain fire on him, though, and he goes down so fast. Oh, Zato almost gets the pickup, instead Tofix does, but he's extremely slow at the bottom of a bowl. This is going to have to be some intense cluster if they're going to get this home.
Amrei going for it, Implosion's going for it, Frelingdren going for it. Everyone's just dying here. Tofix gets it. He's almost dead. He needs to punt it. Let's see if Annie can get to it. I don't think he can, so this is going to be coming home unless they get a good shot there, and they do. Zoot has the pickup. He gets dropped. This is why I love DX. You get to see this kind of just madness here in the midfield.
In the meantime, the flag is out on the other side with I Invented Pants, extremely low health, 100 health, coming home. Some chase from Tofux, but there's going to be needs to be some cluster coming in on this 17 flag.
Omnu gets the return, clutch play. Meanwhile, Sebaceous is coming home with this. I'd like to see Tofux just probably K out there, but they're going to get this at least close to home before they die, and this could be the game winner.
Sebaceous is body blocked.
Denialism's got in his hand. This is real close. Frelingdren does get out. He punts it off. He buys about 5 seconds for the rest of the blue squad to get down there and crash. See what they can do. Annie's in a dangerous spot here. But there's their turn, and there's the win. Very close clutch win there by Meat.org's team.
Yeah, so great job there by Team 17. Some crazy, crazy cluster there at the end. And, come on, there we go.
I'll be right back while you rotate Mess.
All right. But yeah, that's going to be 1 point for Team Blood Eagle, which is Team 17. The sides are going to be the same for all 3 of these maps, if it does go to 3 maps. Team 17 is going to be Blood Eagle for all of those, and the MSR is going to be GTFO. Moving on now to Stonehenge. Just great, man. That was such a great game. 5-4 in overtime. I think that's the first overtime I have seen so far in the draft tournament. And yeah, I'm very glad I decided to cast this game because it's very exciting in my point of view. So yeah, moving on to, this is Arx Novena. I think this is wrong. I think this is supposed to be Stonehenge, and they're just going to get the map rotated around. And we'll wait for David Bowie to get back from wherever he decided to go. I don't know if we have any results from elsewhere in the tournament yet. I think the games are still ongoing.
And I'm back.
All right. Right now the game is on Arx Novena. It should be moving on to Stonehenge. I don't know if we have an admin in here. You can do that.
I can get in with the admin password if need be, but I think APC's around. I saw him in the stream chat. Yeah, so presumably he can come rotate.
At the very least. So yeah, I mean, man, it's just a great game on Dangerous Crossing. And like you were saying, that's the kind of Dangerous Crossing I like to see. And yes, we are getting the map rotated around here to Stonehenge.
Like Veer was saying in chat, he said, a lot of teams kind of poo-pooed that map when it came out. They didn't really give it a chance, and but it really has turned out being a good map. And it's most of the comp teams now will kind of accept it, along with the other canonical maps, as being one that no one really complains about it. They did have to make that critical rule of the no tech turrets, no force fields, but with that rule, it's quite playable and enjoyable.
While we're getting this rotated around, I wonder, I think Beastniece is in the chat somewhere. I wonder if he knows any of the current statuses of the other games going on. I guess I could try to jump in and use the server browser to see what scores are, but of course I don't know what teams have won. Beastniece says he doesn't know current statuses, so we're just going to be in the dark until we get some more news on this actual bracket when it comes up. And if anyone would know, it'd be APC, but it's no problem. So yes, we are here on Stonehenge now, and this is kind of a different map from Dangerous Crossing. Dangerous Crossing, of course, we didn't mention, did have that rule where you're not allowed to use force fields or tech turrets, and as far as I can tell, neither team broke that rule, so good on them for that. Probably, in my mind, the only real downside to that map, having to have special rules just to play it. If they did have a generator somewhere, I think that would probably be perfect. But Stonehenge is a map where you can do whatever you want, because there is a generator to destroy. But it does require a different playstyle. It is kind of a difficult map to cap on, just because the flag stand is so high up, so your offense, they don't have big hills like you do on Dangerous Crossing to get up there in time. So I don't know, what have you thought about Stonehenge as far as playstyle so far, like what it requires?
On Stonehenge?
Yeah, on Stonehenge, sorry.
Stonehenge is unfortunately a map where D-stacking is very powerful. If you keep your gens up, it's nearly impossible to cap. But it does also have some great cluster play down mid. If you can get the flag moving, you can really see some exciting action in the midfield. We've seen both of these teams are pretty good with that. I think Zato's team definitely had the edge in those clusters, whereas I believe Frelingdren's team was doing a better job of, if they actually got out with the they're doing the kind of the time clear fast cap thing a lot better. I didn't really see that going on very well for Meat's team. They were just kind of playing rugby down midfield and getting it home that way, whereas the other team was getting out clean a lot. So I think that, again, this might favor Meat.org's team again with that cluster play, because it is so strong on this map. However, if Wambulance's team can get their time clears again and let Frelingdren get out full health, full speed, it's pretty easy to cap that way too. So it's going to be like sort of a different mashup of styles here, unless Tofux turns out to have some good routes on this one.
Yeah, I mean, being able to have routes on this map, I think, is extremely key. It's a map that is relatively new, and a lot of people haven't played it as much as they have, even Dangerous Crossing, but especially things like Kata and Arx Novena and all those more common maps. So it's something that in this draft tournament and the recent NA Tribes Invitational, I've appreciated that we're playing some of these newer maps, we're playing some of the ones that we haven't played so much, and finding out that, I don't think they're as bad as people thought. So
I think
new play.
Implosions is going to be a key player in this one, because this is one of the best maps for chasers. The routes just can't go that fast, or if they do, they have low health or kind of a bad angle. So chasers can really shine on this map. Chasers have a great chance of catching any capper that gets out. And Implosions is one of the better pure chasers in the game. He's not maybe the LD power of someone like Reticle or Xanther, but in terms of just chasing, getting flags back, he's fantastic at that. And this is going to be a map that's going to show that off. So I think he's going to be a very key player for Wambulance's team here. All
right, and the match has started. Let me throw up the overlay here, and yeah, we're going to see how these teams decide to approach this on the offense, which is going to be very interesting indeed. Tofix is setting up on those as a Pathfinder, as a capper, so he's not doing any sort of brute shenanigans. I actually see Zato out here as well. Is he doing soldier capping? So it looks like Zato isn't doing the clearing like you were saying before.
He might be soldier clearing with a route. I know he's been doing that a lot more recently. When he comes
that
in,
is true.
And he kind of is like a half capper, half clear.
And it looks like he's going to be going here for the pick. No, he misses the pick. He was extremely low on health. I think it was probably a mistake there, just missing that. But Implosion was able to take him out just fine. And gonna leave it there. Just it's a pretty bad spot, so you're gonna want to keep it there. We're looking at the other stand for Meat.org's team, Team 17. Wambulance and Frelingdren coming in. Frelingdren goes down to a mine. Wambulance not able to take everything out in time, and it looks like he's going to go down to Zoot. Zoot is there to protect that stand. Looking at the offensive setup here for GTFO, they have an Infiltrator, a Juggernaut, and looks like a Brute for their offense, whereas Team 17 has a Brute, a Soldier, and a Pathfinder. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to be doing there as offense with a Pathfinder and O, unless they're destacking. Actually, they might be doing a double path destack.
I've seen, both these teams look like they're not running a full destack though.
So yeah, I don't know exactly what they're doing. Frelingdren coming into another cap attempt. Meat.org is there, but Frelingdren is out.
Oh, he
with full
sneaks
health.
past him. Yeah, here we go. It's like what I was talking about. He got out full health, full speed, and this is Danger Town here for Team 17.
And Nihilism trying to get some snipes out, but Frelingdren only down to 682 health. And this is pretty dangerous here. It could be turning into a cap. Sebastius is there, but in bad positioning. Zato, I think, and Zoot are the only ones who can make the play. Zoot goes down, and this turns into the first cap here for Team GTFO. Amrai with, I think he was going in as kind of a crash E-grab attempt, but he was too late. Grabs the flag, knows he's not going anywhere. Oh, and it looks like actually Tofux was on a route, so it was a mistake. Unfortunately, that didn't turn into a cap there. Reticle saying that they lost their 7th again. I think, yes, I Invented Pants is down again. They might just want to have a ringer there, just kind of there in case. You can jump in when they need it, but I Invented Pants is down. But good for GTFO in that they have they already have a point on the board, so they have a little bit of a buffer. Burlington setting up on another cap route here. And Meat.org with a couple of mines. I don't know what the best places are for mines on the Stonehenge flag stand. Burlington coming in with very little clear, and he does go down to a mine, or is that a Titan from Meat.org? Looks like there's a flag attempt on the other side that was taken out. Tofux went down to Kigabit, who I think it was a super heavy kill from the kill feed. So again, just the offense needs to be able to get those kills on the Hoff. Hoff's doing a lot of work here on this map so far.
Yeah, so I see Frelingdren here setting up for another one of these fast routes. He's going quite fast. I think he's honestly got better routes than Tofux does on this map, and that's going to be huge.
Zato now coming in on his soldier route. I saw some pressure here on the stand. I don't know what happened to it though. Zato coming in and just need to do some crash gear, throwing some nades on the stand, goes down, and Tofux is coming in behind him. This could be a cap attempt.
He has a
yes,
good self-clear
right
there.
underneath.
Tofux is out fast, full health, full speed. So again, Danger Town here on the other side.
Yeah, just kind of snuck right under who was the Hoff there? Kigabit.
Kigabit, yeah. And both teams had their Hoff up, and they just kind of missed the body block.
Wambulance is there for the E-grab.
Tofux is in trouble. He needs to pass this flag off. Meat.org's there. Oh, Implosions gets their turn right in front of Meat.org. Meat really needed to be there helping out. But he was focused on chaining Wambulance, and now Implosions is able to make a sick play, get their turn.
And it looks like they have Derpies in to replace. They were talking about bringing Derpies in before Beastnees was just there. It's kind of a temporary sub until they got a real sub, and it looks like Derpies is here now. I really like that when Wambulance grabbed that flag for that E-grab, he decided to go off the big giant hill, because even if they kill him right away, that flag was falling down. It just takes forever to get back up that hill, so it'll buy them the maximum amount of time. Frelingdren now coming in on another route, I think. Did he miss him? Oh, he's coming on a back route. But no, he slams into the side of the Stonehenge henge wall thing, and goes down, and Meat.org is able to take him out. Derpies is there trying to duel Meat.org down a bit, And actually,
On the other side, I saw Tofix come in good speed, and the flag returned 1 second after he came through, so he almost had it timed well.
A little bit of reporting from other matches, by the way. Helimar is his name, I think. He's been watching the stream a lot yesterday and today. He says that Smite is the future of esports. Won Dangerous Crossing, and they're on Stonehenge right now. It was a 4-3 win, and but on Stonehenge, Fnatic is up 3-0 because I think he's watching Anarchy stream, who is streaming on twitch.tv/TribeDescend. Tofux coming in for a route. Reticle snipes him out pretty far out, though. Zato trying to get some clear with Annihilus and Omnarai going in for maybe a grab attempt. But on the other side, Friendly Train is out with a lot of health, so there must have been a great clear there, or a missing Hoff. And he's there with a little over half health, but there's a little bit of chase. Zoot is there, but Wambulance is there for the escort. The flag is down for Team GTFO, and Annihilus gets the midfield pickup. And they're going to delay this cap for even longer, and I'm still with quite a bit of health.
in trouble, too. They got people all over him.
And the flag goes down, and Zato's going for it. No, Derpies gets the pickup, and the flag goes down from Annihilus, and Reticle gets the snipe. Tofux going for that, though. Is he going to delay this longer? No, does he crater? He suicided. I didn't see a pickup. But he gets that return.
This could be going to map 3.
Yeah, it's a 2-0 lead here from GTFO. But you know what? There's still 18 minutes left in the game. That's so much time here for Team 17 to pull themselves together and come back. I have seen bigger comebacks. Zato coming in for a route, but he stopped for some reason. I don't think he left go of the spacebar for some reason. Maybe he's trying to get some timing down, or it was a mistake. I don't know either way. Yeah, so far we've seen some great play from Team GTFO, able to have a much better grasp of Stonehenge. And you know, I think the key here is that Frelendrin has some great routes. It's just that Dangerous Crossing is a very difficult map to run routes on. Here he comes into another completely clear stand with a decent amount of health, and he is out again. And coming home, where's the sniper? The sniper, I think, must be dead. Annihilism is the sniper. Or no, it was Derpies? No, I don't know who it was. Someone tried to snipe at him, and he's at 167. But I don't see anyone who could stop this. Some people trying to chain him, but no. 3-0 now for Team GTFO, and things are looking increasingly grim here for 17. They need to change something on their offensive strategy because they haven't gotten a single cap yet.
Yeah, they're really running away with this game, and you know, it's something we saw last map where, for whatever reason, despite having Omrai and Zato who are great at running this kind of thing, their timing on offense was not that good. And meanwhile, GTFO is getting those timed clears perfectly and letting Frellinger just get out with full health. That's the real difference I'm seeing.
Frellinger setting up a back route now. I saw him try this before, but he unfortunately missed. Taking a look at this flag stand,
it's completely clear.
Tons of fractals, and all those fractals are really gone. Sebaceous was there to intercept Frellinger, though, and Sebaceous. Okay, Sebaceous is the Sentinel, not Nihilism now. So Sebaceous spotted him and killed him in time. Well done, and heads up play by Sebaceous, getting that spot and predicting where he's going to come. On the other side, though, Tofux is out with very low health, misses a punt, and I think this is going to be returned just fine by Implosions. They're going to keep this here maybe a bit. Beardew actually gets the return. Yeah, so Omnarai, I see him coming in here for now, another captain, but there's so many mines on the stand. Wow, great self-clear, using the Twin Fuser, actually, to do some self-clear. Kind of Taste-the-Ham style was the first person I saw do that. Extremely low health, though. Tofux is here to intercept with him, though. There could be some cluster. Beardew got really close, but it was knocked away. And Implosion's turn, but Tofux is there. Tofux does get the pickup, and Zoot takes out Implosion, so they're clustering this home. Wambulance is there. Takes him with the Gladiator.
Fractals there.
And Wambulance gets that return. I just watched Wambulance, I think, direct hit Tofux with a Gladiator, which I have not seen very many Gladiator kills in competitive level TribeDescend. So that was kind of fun. But yeah, I think that might have been... It was okay. No, they almost got the flag home before, and then it was returned. But other than that, I think that was one of the furthest that 17 had gotten the flags. Tofux setting up a route himself. Are they going to have the clear for it? Who is here to clear this GTFO flag? We have Zato coming in, not a soldier. I know he is a soldier, but he's coming from a different side, throwing some nades, but Gigabit accidentally stopped Tofox. He was focused on Zato, and Tofox just ran straight into him, so that super heavy kill from Gigabit prevents that cap. But Frelingdren is back on the other side. He got out clean. He is at 900 health right now. This is going to turn into a 4th cap. Onrai going for the E-grab. He misses. And yes, the E-grab happens. Where's the flag now? It gets returned. Frelingdren takes a dish jump to get himself up. And yes, this is going to turn into the 4th cap now for Team GTFO. So, wow. GTFO just having a really great understanding of this map. Able to pull this off very well. The 17 struggling a lot more, and yeah, this is looking more and more like it's going to go on to a Game 3.
Yeah, what I'd really like to see here is they need to have Omrai capping, I think. I mean, they're going to probably go to map 3 on Kata, and I think they need to have Omrai cap if they want to win that game. Because that's a map where the capper can kind of do it all himself. As long as he gets just some little bit of distraction and mind clearing, he can kind of solo the stand. And Omrai is somebody that's capable of doing that.
Omrai coming in as Raider to get some clear. As you see Tofox probably about 10 seconds out on this route, getting regen down to full health. Gigabit goes down, and this stand is completely clear. There's one mine. Tofox does end up eating it and goes down right away to Reticle. So a little bit of a misplay there from Omrai Net getting a completely clear stand. He did do a good job killing Gigabit, but those mines, man, mines are extremely powerful, and you got to watch out for them. Play some minesweeper on the stand. On the other side, though, the flag is out for Team GTFO. And going very slow, Derpies has the flag, polishing enough to Frelingdren just in time before Zoot gets a return. Zoot, nice shot with the bolt launcher, though, to get that stop. Derpies tries to prevent Zoot from returning, but is not able to do so. Zoot is able to keep that flag safe and prevent that 5th cap. But so far, they've just been able to get out with the flag so much. Something's got to change here on the Team 17 defense to prevent Frelingdren from getting out so much. So yeah, I don't know exactly what they need to do that change. If it's a issue with spotting, or if it's an issue with just going out and dueling the clear, or what.
Omrai's coming in clear on the other side here. He's getting Gigabit down pretty low. But I don't see Tofox yet. Here comes Tofox coming in fast. Clear stand. He's out
there.
clean.
It is.
But Reticle's
nice
been wrecking
that
him.
Clear.
Yeah, Reticle is just doing work right now. They've got to take Reticle out. They're focusing all their guys on Gigabit right now. He's not really the problem. The problem is Reticle.
Well, I think they're both the problem, to be honest. I've seen Gigabit get quite a lot of stops so far. It's just that Gigabit has been alive to make the stop, and then if they ever get out, Reticle's
Frelingdren just knocks off 2 guys who are going to get the return and picks up the flag and punts it. Great play by him. That should have absolutely been a return for Team 17, and now it's going to turn into another cap, I think.
Tofox is there to get the pick. And he grabs it and punts it out to Sebaceous, who is there. But Wambulance is here as Infiltrator, trying to get the return. No, this is not going to be a return yet. Sebaceous is with full health. And Omrai is here. Yeah, it's looking like a standoff.
No, not if Implosion has anything to say about it, though. He's going to come in and try to make another one of these sick returns he's been making all game long. But they're able to take him out.
He goes down to meet.org. And Sebaceous here on this very, very high, deep bowl. Finally, it looks like Timothy is able to set up their defense. Taking a look at the other side, then Reticle is just kind of, is he rabbiting around, or I don't know what he's doing. He is the Sentinel, so being the flag carrier might be the best idea. He's just kind of skiing around, feeling pretty safe here with a 4-point buffer. Tofox on the other side, extremely low health as the flag carrier, and Wambulance right on top of him, misses several knives, and Zoot takes him out. But we have Derpies coming in as an infiltrator as well, looking to get this Sonic Punch. Quite a bit of health, and this could happen. The Sonic Punch gets the drop, but he doesn't get the return. Derpies going for it, and lots of chain on Derpies, but he doesn't go down yet. He misses the flag. He's not dead yet. Zoot gets the pickup, and Beardrew now this time trying to get the drop. Reticle on top of him. Reticle gets the Nitron, and Beardrew going for the return. It bounces over his head. Zato gets the pickup. Wambulance is there again as Infiltrator.
Another
a drop from Reticle.
Wambulance might have it. No, he gets taken
out. Oh my gosh. And Tofox now has the flag, and I think that is pretty much it for that attack. But we do have Derpies coming in again, who started that off last time. He does get another drop, and he's going for it, trying to knock people away. There's a lot of health this time. And, he misses the flag again. Oh, he doesn't get the return. That was unfortunate. Did he have reach? I don't know if he had reach. Reticle's on top of Meat.org, the current flag carrier. He manages to get the Nitron before he dies. Wambulance coming for the grab. Wambulance does get the return, and Annihilism is there for the E-grab. the flag carrier for as Implosions was too far away. Omnirai is on top of him, but and Zato, but Implosions has a lot of health, and their defense is able to keep him alive. Flag is down here, and Derpies, I think, actually, is going to get the return. He does. Now Implosions just needs to get up to the flag stand. I don't see any crash here coming in from 17. 5 points now for Team GTFO. And, yeah, they do have all their players. But just unfortunate play there. Just an unbelievable offensive attack there from GTFO. Just pretty much a constant stream of attackers coming in, getting dropped so much with Reticle and Derpies and Wambulance. Great job on that offense there.
I don't think 17 ever really had a chance to get fully set up and established. They were constantly fighting for survival, trying to keep their flag alive. And this looks like GTFO is just running away with this game. I think Derpies coming in is probably helping him out a bit, but just having the Reticle Implosions combo on D is fantastic.
And Tofux goes for a grab attempt and goes down again. What were we saying? Sorry?
I was going to say, it would be interesting to see how this plays out on Kata, because on Kata the sniper can't carry as hard, I don't think. The cappers can do a lot more to deal with the sniper. So I'll be curious to see how that map goes, but I think that I don't really see Team 17 coming back on this map. So I think we are going to be going to map 3. So here comes the 6th cap coming in.
Yeah, Frondrian again out with full health on that stand. I just wish I could look at that stand to see how they're getting out so easily. I don't know if it's Mythod not getting spots or what, but yeah, completely uncontested. Frondrian gets the 6th cap, and this could actually be a cap out here on Stonehenge.
And actually, I'm remembering from yesterday, Zato saying that Kata was a bad map for them. So GTFO
really?
could turn this around and win it. And I don't understand why it is a bad map for them, but they said it is. So if they could just have Omnirai cap and Zato focus on getting that clear, I don't see how they wouldn't be able to get flags out. But for whatever reason, they were struggling on it yesterday, apparently. They got 7-0'd by Fnatic on it.
Alright, I'm looking hard at this 17-17 flag stand just so I can see what happens if that indeed happens again. Bearju taking out Tofux? I think he was just sitting there at spawn. Or no, that was Bearju taking out a couple people at spawn. Zato is down. Just a lot of fractal here on the stand, and yeah, Mythar getting pushed away is where's Frellinger though? He's coming in on the back route. Nihilism doesn't spot him. And, Frelinger does go down to some mines that weren't cleared. But it looks like, yeah, just that Fractal Clear is doing a great job. Subish is able to get that return. Yeah, I mean, their offense has just completely got this taken care of, and the defense for 17 can't do anything about it yet. I'll wait until this game's over to talk about that. But, yeah, do we have anything else coming out here for Team 17? If they at least want to get a point on the board or prevent a cap out.
I mean, at this point, they'd have to basically have every single one of their runs succeed, or else it's over.
I mean, yeah, it is 6.5 minutes left. But look at all these fractals. Wambulance is here. Derpies is here. Friendly Run again was blocked by Mythador. So Mythador isn't letting all of these get past. But Implosions is here. It looks like Implosions, yes, Implosions gets an E-grab behind Mythador's back. Just thrust out, but is taken out. It looks like there was actually a suicide. He tried to...
Meanwhile, Omnirai's coming in on a back-to-front route here. Dis jumps in. I don't know if he's spotted. He gets out. Oh, beautiful route. Beautiful route. I really think they should have just had Omnirai capping this whole time. And he's going to make this close to home.
The flag goes down right in front of their home base, and Derpies and Wambulance and Implosions are here. Wambulance gets that return. There's not enough cluster there. So much offensive pressure from GTFO. This is really just incredible to me on that standoff and on these clears. Look at this. The stand is completely clear for 17 again. Analysis was there. Where is Frellinger? I'm sure he's coming in soon. Actually, I don't see him right now. He's still early on in this route. But, excuse me. Yeah, 5.5 minutes left. Not looking good for 17. Just they're not able to be successful on these offensive runs. Zato here, still a soldier. I don't think they've really changed up a whole lot. I mean, you're saying that Omnirai would be a good idea to have him cap, and of course, yeah, he made that amazing grab. So it's not a bad idea at all. In fact, he's coming in here as Pathfinder. maybe to grab himself. There's just not enough clear. He's alive, but this is suicide's out. There's too many mines here on the stand.
Yeah, Meat.org is off the stand dueling right now. He's not even on the stand at all. So if a capper is coming in right now, he could easily get out. But I think he's opting more for the M-Star style, just playing off the flag and counting on a good spot or his mines to get the stop, and then hopping back on the stand at the last second. And just trying to help kill the yellow.
Frellinger coming in on his route now. Nihilism has not spotted him. He was their sentinel. Was Sebaceous, now it's Nihilism.
So Meat.org's not even on the stand. I don't think he can even get to the stand. He's got very low health. He's dueling around fighting Derpies. He's not paying attention at all to the capper. So
Ambulance takes out all of the mines, and Frellinger coming in.
Here comes Frellinger. A very similar route to the one Hunter did, but he messed it up. Otherwise, he would have been out totally clean.
3 GTFO members here looking to do a cluster, though. Derpies gets the pickup. Meat.org is the only one contesting this, and Tao's, is he in Tao? I don't know, but Derpies is moving out. But on the other side, though, Tofux did get out. He is low health here as a Pathfinder, but he's not contested at all, so this could turn into another standoff.
And Zato going for the turn. Zato gets the return. Maybe this will be the first cap here, and they can get at least a pride cap here. And they do, so they didn't get shut out.
No
that'll be good for them going into the next game, at least for morale purposes.
Yeah, I mean, that does make a difference. They can't say they were shut out anymore on this map, so that is very good. Ambulance trying to put on a little bit of clear here. Do we have a capper coming in? I don't see Frellinger anywhere. Where is he? There he is. Looks like he's still pretty early on in this route, so probably at least 20, 25 seconds out. Zato has the flag on the other side with completely full health, actually, just taking out a little bit. Where is Reticle? Reticle is the sniper, misses a snipe there, and about to break line of sight. He does nail a snipe, but it's not enough. Zato might be coming in for a second cap. 2 caps. Oh, he goes down, and Derpies gets the return on the flag stand. Well done by Derpies. That was so close there for Zato. 17 looking to almost got their second cap there. And another grab. Tofux is out. I don't know what happened here in the last couple of minutes, but 17 has been putting on a lot more offensive pressure, able to get these out. Reticle missing a couple of snipes. Tofux at 200 health, and he looks like he's in the red territory.
One chain bullet,
41 health,
and he goes down, and Meat's not there for the catch, and it bounces right past him, and it looks like it'll be a return.
Second time in a row where the flag gets to the flag stand, but then returned by GTFO. That is a real bummer there for Team 17, especially with how much offensive pressure they had there to get the flag home so many times in a row.
Yeah, what I'd like to see Meat doing there is sort of catching the capper, if you will. So he stands behind where the capper hits, so it doesn't body block the capper, it lets him cap, but that way if the capper dies, the flag will bounce right into the Hoff, and the Hoff can just get the quick cap.
Yeah, Frellinger setting up his route now. Meat.org with his mines all in place, looking around. But and it looks like Nihilism has spotted Frellinger this time. And it looks like, yes, chaining him out a bit, and Meat.org is there for the stop. In fact, yes, he is able to get that stop just fine. Tofux now coming in on his route. Where is Reticle, though? Has Reticle spotted? Reticle is looking the other way, and he goes down. And this stand actually looks very clear. Actually, no, Kuga is now back on the stand and takes out Tofux just fine. Just not enough clear here for 17 to get those kills on everybody who needed to die. Went for I think Omnirai went for a llama grab attempt, but that went down pretty quickly to Reticle's sniper. And yeah, a minute and a half left. There's no way that Team 17 can come back from this. This is going to go on to a map 3 on Katabatic. Just the question is, can Frellinger get this grab here? This might be his second to last grab attempt. He is kind of low on health. Free thrower spots him and he gets a stop. I think they might have time for one more run. 1 minute isn't a whole lot of time. I think at this point they're going to have to llama and grab and go home. I don't think a route is going to be fast enough to get this home for GTFO if they want to get a cap out. But they can certainly try. Either way, they pretty much have won this game. And I don't think I think this is probably going to be the final score. We'll see. But
yeah, I'm getting some other scores in here. It looks like Anarchy's team did win, as predicted, and also I think looks like MSI also won. So I'm going to guess that Xanther did not show up there for crunch time to help carry them to victory.
Frellinger did get out completely clean on the back grab, and he is sniped out by Nihilism. They have 17 seconds to turn this into a 7th cap. Derpies is there trying to get the grab. So is Wambulance. And 10 seconds here to turn this into a cap. No, there's a E-grab here by Zato. That goes down 5-4. I don't think this is going to happen. Bearju gets the return. Flag tossed up to the stand and misses. And yes, it's going to be 6-1 here on Stonehenge. Valiant effort there at the end to get that return. But no dice there. And yes, this is 1-1 now. GTFO and Team 17 even on maps. And we're going on to Katabatic.
All right, I think this one could go either way at this point. You know, I'd really like to see Omnirai capping. I think that they're just gonna. I think Omnirai could just freaking solo the other team if they just get any kind of clear at all. He's got great routes on Kata, but I'm seeing much better coordination right now to GTFO in terms of timing their clears for that capper coming in. And also the Implosion's reticle D is just unstoppable right now.
Jumping over to look at the bracket while this next map loads, we do have the first 2 rounds done. Smite is the future of esports, as you were saying, took out Tasty Asperger's 2-0, and Fnatic MSI took out Crunch Time 2-0. So Smite is the future of esports versus Fnatic MSI in the semifinals, and I'm sure Anarchy will be streaming that on twitch.tv/tribesascend. And in the meantime, Cloud9 versus Victoria's Secret, I think, went on to...
So on map 3,
on map 3 right now, yeah. I'm not sure what the current Helmar says that Cloud9 is up 2-0 on Katabatic.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. They've got they've got a higher profile capper than the other team does, and that's really important on Kata.
Yeah. So we're in Katabatic now, and the countdown is going down. I'm looking forward to seeing Frelinger routes on this map. He's proved to be a very good capper, but Tofox is a pretty good capper as well. I like to see Katabatic as kind of the cappers map. There are a lot of very interesting routes on this map. It is, of course, not a mirrored map, so each side has kind of different routes. But there are a lot of it's a fun map to ski on, a fun map to find routes on. There are a lot of standard routes that you see now, but it's just fun for me to watch everyone come in. A lot of different strategies. A double capper strategy can sometimes work on this map. I don't know if they have 2 cappers. Zato might cap or Omnirai might cap. Who knows?
They've got Omnirai and Tofox who could both cap.
Yeah. And where is the rest of the GTFO? I don't know if they're coming in yet, but they still have quite a bit of time left here.
This is funny. Zato's saying, okay, since we lost the last map, we're going to stack our roster now too, okay?
Yeah, I mean, Derpies was doing a lot of really good work there for GTFO. It's debatable whether or not I Invented Pants would have been as effective as Derpies. So I mean, you may attribute that loss for Team 17 to the fact that GTFO had Derpies.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can say a 6-1 loss was because of that. To be honest, I think would be pushing it.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I mean, 6-1 indicates to me just a more fundamental.
Right. Now, I think they have a bigger point in that they, GTFO did pick up Implosions, who was a first-round draft pick for another team. So it is a little shady that he was able to come in and play. But I don't think Team 17 can complain too much because they did pick up Annihilism in the same fashion. Maybe not as big of an impact player as Implosions, but neither team can really cry foul about ringers here in this game.
Yeah, and both teams able to get some pretty good subs here. So I don't. Where is the rest of GTFO? Oh, it might be the bug where they can't join. Oh, maybe not. Reticle needs to switch, and they do. Yes, they're all switched onto Team Blood Eagle because I don't think all the GTFO players are here. I don't know if did they say where they are?
I have no idea, man. I just heard them saying something about maybe they're trying to get the pants guy back in. I don't know.
Asking to see what's going on. I don't know what the deal is here with these. Waiting for last player. Okay. They might be getting I Invented Pants back in. Because they might just have Derpies in their back pocket in case he drops again. Because I think wanting to get to get Iron Vended Pants back in if he can play would probably be the more preferable option, as we were saying. It's unfortunate that he hasn't been able to. He has been so unstable with his connection or whatever's wrong with his computer.
It's kind of silly.
Zato saying that all of the lobies on the team suddenly, oh no, they're crashing. We got to get new, better players. Of course, talking about everybody having to get subs. Looks like they're still waiting on one here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6 GTFO. So, yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to get in a 7th here. I don't see Derpies in this roster, so I think they are trying to get Iron Vended Pants in. And I hope they do, because I mean, I haven't seen Iron Vended Pants before. I haven't heard of him. I don't know if he pugs or if he's just a pub player or someone who's relatively new to the game. And, I'd love to see some new players play, as you were saying before.
I'm here now. Cloud9 is up 4-0 in Kata, so they've probably got that one in the bag. So they should be moving on. And so I just need Zato to pull this one out, and all my predictions will be correct for this round.
And we did get these games started pretty late, unfortunately. I think the semifinals for sports to start at 7 Eastern, which is in 10 minutes. So I don't think this game is going to be done in 10 minutes. But it does mean that we're going to be moving straight on to the semifinals after this with pretty much no delay, I believe. And I'll since Anarchy is going to be streaming the Smite is the Future of Esports versus Fnatic MSI, I'll go ahead and continue watching the winner of this game versus whoever wins Katabatic, sounding increasingly like is going to be Cloud9, but we'll have to see. Let's see. So
I'm gonna
let's
troll
go ahead
a bit here.
Okay. No. Zeta disagrees with your suggestion. Yeah, well, maybe if you play offense, that'll be great, huh?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm pretty shitty. Hello, that wouldn't be that very bad.
I don't know. Well, as we're waiting on this, what do you think about the matchup of Smite is the Future of Esports versus Fnatic MSI? So that's Anarchy's team versus GMC's team.
I need to know the maps before I can make that call, actually.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Let's see, crunch time's down. Fortunately for them. I should ask. I don't know if Helamar is there listening. If he knows the maps, I'll ask in Pound Tribes if anyone knows too. And hopefully we can figure that out.
It's funny if you look at with all the kind of ringers and stuff that's gone on. If you look at the ranks here, it's kind of hilarious. There's more rank 50s than I've even seen a normal 7v7 comp game.
Yeah, there's 4 rank 50s there? Rank 47, rank 43, 46. 1, 2, 3. No, there's 5 rank 50s, my mistake. And then we do have 27, 29, so that's good to see those few. Now, Bearju, I've seen him around. At least I've seen his name. Does he pug a lot?
I believe he plays for someone like Envy or one of the New Blood teams, maybe. I've definitely seen him around. I've casted a game that he was in before.
I will have to see. Oh, I have an email. Oh, it's boring. Okay. I wonder if we have an ETA?
Don't ask me.
Alright, man, I kind of want to watch this game on Kata. Cloud9 apparently has now dropped 2 points to King of the Jews team with 10 minutes left. It's 4-2. So it might be in danger of folding here. But I still trust that Cloud9 will prevail.
Intranox joining in right now. I don't know if he is just trolling or what if he's actually in a ring instead of. I mean, if I don't know if they're waiting on Iron Man Pants to come in, or if they're going to use Derpies or Intronox or what.
Yeah, I mean, you don't quite understand how they had 7 people and then all of a sudden they don't anymore. I don't know where they went.
Alec Bon from in Pound Tribe says that semis are Arx Novena Catabatic Crossfire.
Arx Cata Crossfire, okay.
I don't know if that is confirmed. I don't know if Alec Bon is he even in the tournament?
He was, yes. He is on. I knew this earlier. I said it earlier. We were going over the analysis of the teams, but I forget which team it was.
It's 4-4 on Catabatic, by the way.
I think he's on Anarchist's team, I believe.
Oh, okay. I can confirm that now.
Wow, so Hitui's
yes,
team
he
is
is.
totally falling apart here. I want to go watch this game.
I
think like we're about to start here.
Oh, I think they're about to start. Yeah. We have who do we have here? Oh, it starts right away, and so here we are on Catabatic now. GTFO and Team 17 even now
With Intronox coming in.
They do have Intronox instead of Derpies, and Intronox wearing the ZSC tag.
Zoot. What a effing joke. So they're pretty mad about this, but honestly, they really can't complain because they've got their fair share of comp players as well.
Well, I'm looking forward to a good game either way. We do have Diamond Sword is going to be GTFO side, and Team 17 is going to have Blood Eagle. So if Blood Eagle is indeed the overpowered side, as everybody likes to say, which I don't like to say, we'll see if Team 17 can pull it out anyway. So yeah, taking a look at these offensive setups.
Tofix is soldier capping. That's going to be very strong on this map. He's coming in back to front. Here he'll be in about 10 seconds. Meanwhile, Frillinger's got out on the other side.
He's also soldier capping, so abandoning the Pathfinder that he's been favoring all day. Zoot on the chase with that LAR, and Frillinger extremely low health.
Three
go
chain
down with a
bullets
couple
will
of
take
good.
him out. Meanwhile, Tofix has got on the back to front, immediately taking mad damage though. Omnirai's here to escort, but Implosions is right on him.
Sniped out. And Kofix goes down. Implosions.
Oh, they need to get that
able
snipe on
return
Implosions. They miss it. Nihilism needed to hit that snipe.
Both flags returned, and Frillinger had been sniped out, and it looked like Zoot was able to get that return. So, yeah, getting those snipes on those chasers is definitely a thing that you gotta pay attention to and think about. Because typically you're looking at offense and not so much the defense. If you're a sniper, that's what you're thinking of. You're saying Victoria's Secret is now up 5-4.
Yeah, making a comeback.
On the other map.
5 unanswered caps in a row with in just minutes. I don't know. So they changed something,
Wow.
I guess. I'd be curious to see what the ringer situation's like in those games as well. If they brought in some high-powered subs too.
So as I was saying, looking at the offense here, we have a Raider and Infiltrator and a Juggernaut for Team GTFO on their offense. Pretty standard setup, Raider, Inf, Jug.
Here comes
Frozen
Tofix in
coming
from the
Mikado
back.
is off.
No clear at all really for him.
Okay.
But he kind of
they all
self-clears there, and he's out with 7 health.
Yeah, it goes down pretty quick there. Reticle, he's still playing Sentinel, so he's not playing his typical chaser role, which is kind of interesting, but he's been doing a great job as a sniper. Very, very strong. I wonder who they would have had snipe instead if Reticle wasn't there. I don't know who else would be able to do that on this roster. But looking at the Team 17 offense, they have a Juggernaut and 3 soldiers. So Zato as the typical Juggernaut, he does really enjoy playing that Jug. Omnirai as soldier, and Tofux soldier capping spacious.
So Nihilism has spotted Frellinger in, missing several shots, but was able to clip his regen there as he comes in on one of these pretty cool routes. This is probably one of the coolest routes you can do on Diamond Sword, butted, and he just gets blown up.
Was that the rib rat that comes through those ribs?
It was.
Did he bounce off the... Okay.
He rib ratted it. And here comes Tofix on the other side. Full health, on a back to front. Kigabit's at about half. Tofix starting to take damage. They see him coming. He gets out, very low health, and goes down again. Really seeing very poor clear here. Like, just terrible clear, actually. With I don't really know what the offense is doing here, because they're not they're just not really doing anything to clear the mines at the Hoff or anything. With 3 LO, they should be wrecking that stand, and I don't know what's going on. Unless they're D-stacking. Which they might be. I do see Omni playing D, so maybe they're D-stacking. That could explain why that clear was so bad. Unless Omni is running a double cap, which he might be. Yeah, I think they're going to start double capping here. That's going to be very strong. Okay. Frelinger, meanwhile, coming in from the back right now. Meat Dog was off the stand, hits a mine.
Did eat a mine.
But yeah, he's out 200 health, and that mine boosted him up to 300 speed. Now there's going to be a lot of pressure
from
here.
Nihilism. No snipe pressure here. So yeah, Frelinger, they missed snipe there from Nihilism, and they're not able to get those far in between the rock shots, and Frelinger is Pathfinder actually, not a soldier. I realize here.
Comes Sebastian. Zato takes him out. Zato might get this return. He does get the return. Meanwhile, Sebastian's got on the E-grab. The Omni and Tofux are just coming in for high-speed routes. They might try to cluster this, but this isn't going to go anywhere.
I think Sebastian just tried to pass off first to Omni, missed, and then to Tofux and missed. Unfortunately for him, and neither of those guys were able to pick it up, and GTFO was able to keep it home just fine. But there was, what is that, an Llama grab here? Llama grab here by Zato. It doesn't really go very far. This is going to be returned just fine by implosions. Sebastian's coming in very fast on a front soldier. He's just going to throw some grenades down here. I'm not really sure what this offense is doing. It seems really haphazard. I don't see any cappers coming in. There's Tofux on a route.
So Tofux and Omni double capping. They're both on the same side. If Reticle spots him, he could kill them both. Frelinger will get the spot here probably, but they should have the region by then.
Is Frelinger passing them? Does he get the spot? I don't know. We'll have to see if Reticle spots them then. Yes, here comes Reticle.
Omni gets his region. He's sitting here right over him. He gets still coming with 900 health, but no stand clear again. What is going on? Zato, what are you doing, man?
Sebastian gets the last nade there on the stand. Tofux now coming in. Reticle spotted him. But Tofux actually is out completely full health.
Totally clean, yeah. They had enough time there for Sebastian to get finish up. Now Zato's here waiting for him in mid. Going to try to put some damage on Implosions.
And this is
Implosions puts a lot of damage, yeah. This is going to be close, but I think he's got it. There's the drop. Implosions is there. They do kill him. There should be a cap here.
And timing.
Wambulance is there going for some sneaky in-play. He gets spotted.
Actually has a return. Nihilism does it. Oh, Frelinger gets an E-grab, and there's a...
Oh, he should have gone for the turn.
Intronox is there, though.
Zato is very slowly going for the turn here in like a heavy. Meanwhile, this flag is out of control. Everyone's killing each other. Omni has it in his hands now, and this should be the cap.
Okay. There we go. So, one cap up now for Team 17. Very sloppy there, kind of scrappy. They managed to pull it together, but very nice crash there from GTFO. Very close to getting it back. Like you were saying before, Mitado, I think he might have been able to prevent that from happening if he was there to receive the capper. He was looking back. I think he was trying to call down an inventory station or something, and wasn't able to pay attention to the incoming capper to receive the flag in case he went down. And so it just kind of flew over the stand once Tofux died. So unfortunately for that, if you're a Hoff out there, make sure you look at the capper and try to catch him as he comes in, because he might die on the stand.
So I just got to update that King of the Jews team is now up 6-4 with only a minute left. So they're probably going to end up pulling it out. So just getting 6 unanswered caps there in about 10 minutes.
Insane. Yeah, I'd love to hear what happened there on that match.
I'd love to hear the mumble in that match on Hatui's team.
Tofux getting a grab attempt, goes down, looks like to either a Titan or some mines. Zato's here for the pickup, though. He was extremely slow on Juggernaut, Implosions, nails, an easy Nitron, and I think Wambulance is going to get this return just 5. On the other side, though, Frelinger got out as a soldier, very, very low health, getting some snipes. No, it's Nihilism goes down to Intronox, and a couple of chases
330 health. He can eat 5 or 6 chain rounds here, and Omni is the only person that's in a position to make a play here. He's going to come in for this route. He's going to go into a bunch of mines and stuff, but he's able to sneak out. Not going super fast, but he's going to at least buy time here. And he's bought about 3 seconds for his team. I don't see the crash coming, though, so it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do anything with it.
And 1 point up now for Team GTFO. We're even here now with 9 minutes having been played here on Katabatic. Very even map here so far. These teams are just so close. I mean, maybe not so close on Stonehenge. At least on Dangerous Crossing, it was insanely close. And yeah, it's. I'm looking forward to seeing how this is going to turn out. Pretty low scoring game so far relative to the other ones. with judging by how much time has already played. Frelingdrin now setting up on a back route, probably going to pass Tofux. I'm sure they're going to spot each other. Maybe, I don't know if Frelingdrin saw him. Might have been out of his field of view. Let's see if Reticle gets the spot on him anyway. I do hear some snipes coming out. These are Zato coming in to do pester Reticle and distract him. And I don't know if Reticle knows where the cap is yet. Here comes Gigabit. Gigabit's not looking at the incoming capper. And Frelingdrin on the other side went for a grab attempt and missed. Tofux there gets bonked around a bit by Gigabit. Grabs his flag, punts it out to nobody here.
No, I see
Reticle gets a return.
GTFO's actually also gone to the double cap now. They've got Wambulance coming in here and a soldier back to front. He's going pretty slow. He doesn't have this route down perfectly, but I think it could surprise the other team as they probably don't know this is coming.
This flag is in a terrible position though. They didn't. Yeah. They left it down underneath the bridge, and there's no chance that Wambulance was going to be able to grab that and get out. So good job on Zoot for babysitting this flag. Looks like he might. No, he's not going to punt it anywhere. Just it's about to return on its own. In the meantime, Tofux is sticking with these back grabs. I don't know if I've seen him do a whole lot else besides this back route. Not going for the route that goes by the tower or either of the side grabs. Frelingdrin looks like he's done a couple of different ones. He's doing kind of a back route right now. Is there any clear for him? There's a little bit. The Raiders there, but Frelingdrin misses the route. Bearju coming in might try to do an E-grab anyway, or a Llama grab.
I don't see Wambulance. Okay, there he is. Wambulance is he's also capping, but these routes are so far apart, it's almost pointless. I don't know why they're doing it this way. They need to get these routes synced up or just have Wambulance go offense, because having them come in 25 seconds behind the other capper is with no clear, it's just kind of pointless.
And the double cap from Team 17 has Omnarai out in midfield, sniped out by Reticle, and it looks like Implosions might get this run. Zoot is going for it. No, Implosions does get that on a kind of a funky bounce, or a nice judging where the flag would bounce. And where's Wambulance? Did he get spotted yet? Did he come in yet? I think he probably did. And it must have been stopped there by Team 17. So, yeah, not a whole lot going on still here with 14 minutes left to play. Tofux again favoring this back route. And Frelingdrin, I'm not sure which direction he's going to go this time. I do think that the double cap, you do have to do it together. Just because the whole point of a double cap is to split the defense's attention. The sniper can only focus down one of them.
And they've been spotted. This double cap by Frelingdrin and Wambulance has been spotted by Nihilism or whoever sniping for them. I saw the shots coming out.
Spotted most of the other.
Here comes Frelingdrin with speed. Meat.org completely off the stand there, and Frelingdrin is out.
On the other side, Omnarai out as well. Reticle was completely distracted by Tofux, and Omnarai and Gigabit missed it. So yeah, both teams have the flag, and they are out with like zero chase pretty much.
Yeah, both path grabs here. Zoot's trying to chase. Frelingdrin's got Implosions there to help him out, so he should be okay.
And it looks like this could be a standoff. Zoot here trying to get the stop, but no, he's taken out by Implosions. And on the other side, Omnarai getting chained a bit. Actually, he goes down. Was that a nice mid-air from Wambulance? No, free Meat.org is able to get the pickup. Bearju and Internox putting a lot of pressure here on Meat.org. But they go down pretty quickly. A lot of chain fire here from 5 Team 17 players. They're going to keep that flag safe. Meantime, on the other side, Frelingdrin and Reticle and Implosions holding this flag in the middle of these rocks. Sebaceous coming in here as a brute. Misses a shot there, and it looks like he's going to go down pretty easily to Gigabit. Actually, not so easily. He's still alive. There he goes. Now he's down. But yeah, we have stabilized into a good old-fashioned standoff here on Katabatic.
See, Omnarai coming in here in Infiltrator, so maybe he's going to go for that Sonic Punch. He's going to get his health regen first, though, or it's not going to go well. Zato coming in also.
Oh, he's spotted and nailed there with a thumper. So Omnarai is down. It was interesting for a while. They were holding the flag in those rocks, which is kind of funny, but now they've moved to a more standard place behind the flag stand here on these hills.
The other side, we've got Bearju sneaking up from behind an Infiltrator. Wambulance in there is going to get cleaned up. Bearju's going to probably go for this, little sneaky return.
And here he comes. Meat.org is standing pretty still, standing on the ground. Still has half his energy. He doesn't go for the Sonic Punch. Instead, goes for a disc.
Gets the kill.
Does go down. and no one here to back Bearju up, and that's going to be picked up just fine by Tofux.
The other side, I see
So,
Zato and Infiltrator. Zato and Omrai both coming in Infiltrator, double Infiltrator offense. I don't even know if they have any other offense. They do get the kill and the return, though.
Zoot coming in, they need to get, or GTFO needs some E-grabs. Intronox instead going for the kill on Zoot, but misses a couple of thrown discs, and Zoot gets the grab 2-0 in favor of Team 17. Now Bearju gets the counter grab.
Reticle says he killed himself in an inventory station. You didn't catch that on stream, did you?
Oh, I didn't. I was looking at this cap. Bearju is actually out though. This counter grab is not being chased at all. Actually, Omnar and Zoot and Tofux are there. Bearju is in trouble. Tries to go for a punt off to Frelingdrim, but he misses. Frelingdrim's got to get the pick. Bearju's there still, but no, Omnar is able to get that return. And actually, it looks like Intronox is setting up a cap route, believe it or not. He decided to abandon that.
Okay, so Veer says Hitui was not even there for the tournament today, so that explains that loss for them. They're basically missing their captain and their offense there, so that explains to me why they lost. I didn't quite understand that.
Well, what I want to understand is how they lost with 6 unanswered caps.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if they were up 4-0, that is definitely a bummer if you think you're doing well and then suddenly you lose.
All right, here comes Omnar in from the back on not going too fast, but it's a pretty good route. But he does go down pretty easily there.
Tofux is there on his route, probably about 10 seconds out. Zato putting on some Mervs on the stand. And Gigabit goes
Stand's
down.
pretty owned. Where's Tofux at?
Tofux is there coming in. He's going through the hut. And he bounces over the stand. That is a very hard route to pull off.
That route's nearly impossible. There's a really hard trick to it, and you can do it, but it's not something I ever try to rely on because it's too easy to just bounce over the flag. Wambulance is meanwhile out.
Was out.
He's in mid. Frelingdrim's there to meet him. Omnarai is there to meet him.
And Frelingdrim goes down pretty quickly to Zoot, but
Zoot misses it, goes down. Implosion's going for it. Oh, they should have just turned around and killed Implosions. Implosions had 1 bullet. Zato gets the kill, but he gets killed.
That was a team kill. Yeah, and Intronox gets the pickup. Sebaceous completely...
Emrai gets a good Nitron there. Wambulance picks it right up. Tofux looks like he's still running a route. Kind of an abbreviated thing here. Coming in against some mines, but he might be able to get out with this. He does get out.
He does get out.
He's going to run right into this rock, though. He's going real slow.
Ooh, he gets out. But, I mean, there's no chase. At this point, if you don't have anyone on your tail, you're pretty much home. And looks like Team GTFO is just going to focus on keeping this flag safe. Except Bush is kind of by himself. Frelingdrim is there, but Omnar is right on top of him, too. Omnar goes down. Nice defense there by Frelingdrim. Zato gets a nice conk, though. The flag is out, but Zato... Where is Zato? No, he's still alive, but very low in health.
Going too fast, I think. He's going to try to go get his regen.
And we're back here on a standoff, so we'll see if the same thing happens again. Maybe GTFO can pull off a good Sonic Punch this time, or what. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen. I mean, a lot of strong chain players on Team 17. Zato now is alive and with full health. He is an infiltrator. TT drop an inventory. I guess he must have. And he's the only person. He's just kind of peppering Wambulance. They know that there's an infiltrator around, but I think
looks like they're going for this 3-man-0 here. Okay, here comes Tofux. They get the knockout, and Tofux is right there, but he misses it. Looks like they're still going to just frag this guy out, though.
He's very low. Zato gets the Sonic Punch drop, but Wambulance gets the pickup. Tofux is right there. Wambulance is extremely low, and the defense holds.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Zato didn't just kill him there. I'd like to see him just pull out his knives or his pistol or whatever and just kill him that way.
Yeah, it looks like 17 is staying alive for a while. It looks like they have 3 on D, and I think, let me check, the GTFO, they have 3 on D as well. So they were just cleaning up here for a bit, and they're going to be safe for a little bit while longer. Wow, 17 sets up there. Oh, and we have Annihilism playing Sniper in the midfield. I don't know if this is...
Yeah, they've been doing that. Yeah, I think he's kind of doing it. It's like a 3-1-3 sort of setup. Zoot, meanwhile, is getting chained out hard, and they might be able to get this return. They do get the return.
They do. But Zato is here chaining out Implosions.
Also gets the
and
return.
he gets the return.
Double return meal. Tofux is out with an E-grab. Not going very fast. Could probably disjump here and get going. And Zato does his best Fatui impersonation, giving him a little smiley face. And this is coming back. Omnirai is going to try to field it and keep going with it, but Implosions is coming in with good speed.
Oh! Reticle, I don't think, had reach on. He dancing around that flag and wasn't able to get the return. Zato instead picks it up and bolt jumps himself up, tries to punt it out to the flag stand.
Frelingen right there. Frelingen goes down. Nice snipe there. And this is looking pretty good here for this team. Wamilt's coming with speed for the E-grab or the return. He gets the Nitron,
is that a Nitron?
Yeah, too many people there. He comes Implosions for the last second thing.
Oh, and the flag goes over. The flag is down, and he's going for it.
Reticle's coming in with speed, trying to make a play. He does get the return, and Frelingen's there, but they keep getting these sick drops, but they can't get the return.
Oh man, that was some deja vu right there. 3 points now for Team 17. 5.5 minutes left to play, and things are kind of pulling away here for GTFO. Had a very, very strong game on Stonehenge, but not doing so well here on Katabatic. And Zeta was saying that Katabatic wasn't their best map, that they had some disadvantage there of some sort, but I mean, other than some derpy play there on the flag stand a couple of times, it hasn't really looked so bad. They had some trouble there at the beginning getting some clear, but Tofuk's nice job there on this cap with the heads-up play on the regrab after the standoff, and it looks like he's going to be moving in to grab again. I think the change must have been the double cap. It might have been the big difference here.
Okay, so I just found out more explanation for how Tui's team lost that game. The other team did have 2 subs, both Tasty Ham and Schwinn, who are both phenomenal players. And Tasty Ham being a guy who can, basically on Katabatic, he can be the offense just by himself with his ultra capping. So that explains a lot as to how they were able to make that comeback.
Omnirai now out though for team 17. Implosion's right on top of him. Omnirai can get a few more grabs, a few more bullets, but Implosions takes him out. And we have a Shrike, which is the first vehicle of the game so far. Wambulance is in that Shrike. Maybe looking to do a Shrike grab. I mean, he was capping before. If he can time this with some good clear and get Mythod off the stand, and he'll be home. Mythod actually falls off the stand right now. I don't know if it was a mistake. And Wambulance is going to take advantage? No, he's just trying to pepper the stand. Maybe Mythod was trying to bait him into grabbing by jumping off. I don't know, that would have been kind of fun. But Bearjuice coming in here doing some clear, and Introx is there as well. I'm totally looking to see if we're going to see this Shrek grab. In the meantime, on the other side, Tofux is out with just over 300 health, punts it out, and when he does get that
totally
Shrek grab,
Implosions misses that return.
Nice
Zood gets the kill. Frelingen can still try to get it. He misses it again. He keeps getting knocked around. Tofux trying to pick it. Frelingen does get a great return there, though.
Oh, and then Infiltrator return there from Team 17. So that Shrek grab unfortunately goes down. Yeah. And, of course, I warped around the map when the flag returned because that's how spectator mode works. So I wasn't able to see who actually got that return, but it was Omnirai. So, again, just under 3 minutes left to go, and the pressure is on GTFO now to get at least one more cab, hopefully 2 for them, in order to stay in this game, or else it'll be Team 17 moving on to play against, who was it? Victoria's Secret, was it?
Yep.
The one? Yeah, Victoria's Secret, okay. So, I don't know if Smartest Future Esports vs. Fnatic MSI's game has started yet, but...
yeah, at this rate, I'm going to go ahead and give... I'm going to say Victoria's Secret is going to pull out against Team 17, just with the strength of the subs that they've got in.
And looks like on the other side of the field, well, here actually, looking here, Tofux is out with low health. Nice Nitron there from Implosions. Looks like there might be Sebaceous there in the strike. He tried to get the stop there on Implosion from the return, but no dice for him. The flag is off the stand here on 17's side, but I don't think anyone was able to get out here. So it's just going to punt this flag inside. It's going to return on its own in about 10 seconds. So no caps for at least a little bit here from GTFO. And every second that they don't cap is a second that confirms 17's win here. So it's going to be very close here, and they've got to be basically play perfect here. For
they've got to get out. Frelingen has got to cap this one. That's their only chance. They're not. He doesn't have time to run another route. They've got to get this cap, and they've got to crash down and get the flag in their hands. So this is
Still
it
a
right
lot
here.
of defenders here, and nope, he dies.
Unless
so
Whammules is coming in. Yeah, he's got a minute 20 to get this flag back and have someone in the stand. I don't see it
He
happening.
goes down.
Meanwhile,
Zoot, I think,
Onrai's
is
out
just
on the
gonna
other
leave
side.
this flag here. And that's a terrible place for a capper where Zoot has a flag. But yeah, Onrai is out. 200 health. And
Nice
punts
punt
it
there.
out to
To Zoot.
Zoot, I
He
guess,
can
who's
catch
got
it.
to pick up.
Implosion's blasting downfield with a great chase route there, but they should be able to pick this.
Yeah, and at this point, I mean, the pressure is on GTFO for their offense, not just for their defense. I mean, if they return the flag, that's
Jeez,
great.
about
What they
six
need to do
people.
is
Look at all
cap.
the ammo canisters there, just blinking. I think 6 of them
And,
there.
looks like this is going to turn to be the fourth cap here
that's
for
it.
17, and that pretty much confirms, yeah, that Team 17 is going to be going on.
Reticle says, "Are you guys done whining now?" After about the subs thing.
Yes, and Frelingen coming out here. Maybe he can get another cap. He's got 25 seconds, but not going to be enough in order to win. And in fact, Omnari has the flag on his side as well. So this might turn into a standoff that's only going to last for 12 more seconds. And this is going to go to Team 17. Well done. I really enjoyed watching these games. Dangerous Crossing was just a real treat to be able to watch. Very, very close. And GG, that's going to be it for GTFO 17. 17 moves on. And fortunately for GTFO, their run is done. But congratulations to them to going so far. And it was a fun time. Some great games going out from both of these teams.